Scorpio. But what's going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, International God of Mystery, aka Sky God Go. All right, this is your spring 2023 forecast. But before we do that, we're gonna get into I'm gonna see, kind of be a little nosy with you Scorpinos and see where you been. You know, what's been going on with you. It's been a minute, you know. So yeah. Hold on. All right. Let's get into this. This is uncanny, yo. The Cancer's got kind of almost the same shit. Okay, for some of you Scorpios, this is going to be where you just came out of was a time. I do sense that there are some things, or there was some things that just got cut off. And these are some things that you would have liked to have kept going, but they didn't. It's also been a time of promotion, though. And just like the Cancers that I just said, I feel like a lot of you Scorpinos have been, you know, some things in other areas of your life may be going a certain way, but I'm telling you right now, spiritually, it's like you've been promoting yourself. Or gotten promotion, I guess you could say, but you've been the reason why you've gotten promoted, right? So you also had some new ideas and plans that you were forming just out of this past season, out of this past, I'll say even like winter, right? And you're like, yo, I'm going to put these into action real soon. Well, the time is now, but I'm just looking and seeing where you were coming from. Okay, just a second here. Dealing with what, mama? Dealing with what? Dealing with what? Yeah, obviously some of you Scorpios have had something was cut off, right? Something was cut off as far as a relationship. And it was like a karmic relationship, but it wasn't like, maybe it was kind of like, it had its ups and downs. It was like a major change real fast. I feel like whatever it was that got cut off, if that's what applying to you, it caused a major change. It was like a major change in life. And sometimes when a relationship gets cut off, it is a very defining time for that person. Okay. Part of the reason also is like, as a Scorpio, sometimes, you know, you can be quite the fence sitter. You don't choose this way or that way. You just sit right there on the fucking fence. Okay. In some ways, it's kind of like the decision was made for you. All right. Matter of fact, why don't you tell me who we might be talking about? Let's go a little bit more. Huh? A little bit more. Okay. Cancer. Why would you be... Scorp, why would you be mad? Were you just messing with the Cancer that I was talking to? Because I was like, a Scorpio or water sign came up and I'm like, why would you be doing that to yourself? You know, y'all don't mix. Y'all don't mix. Pisces, another water sign. You Scorpios are glutton for punishments. How do you do that? How do you do that? Libra. Could be really any air sign though. But I'm getting a lot of water. You guys were dealing with some type of watery situation. And it ended from what I'm getting here, from what I'm seeing here. All right, like I said, new plans, dealing with what? Dealing with what? Dealing with what? Dealing with what? something artistic. I'm feeling some of you Scorpios are like right at this time where you came out of, you were like kind of building up, because now you're going into a season where you're going to be like, you're going to be multitasking a lot. You might be working several jobs, several projects, you know, but doing it efficiently and effectively. Also, artistic projects. You know that, you Scorpios are very, very artistic. You know what I'm saying? Very artistic. Your luck is also going to be, because you were wondering when your luck was going to change, right? And that's definitely happening now. That's happening as we speak. But this is another thing here. Why do I keep getting something about banking? What is that with banking? I don't know what that means, banking, but also could involve an air sign. This plan could also involve a Virgo specifically, all right? Or it could involve any earth sign, all right? This is also going to be, because of where you were coming from, though, what's going to allow you, what I think is going to be a good forecast is this card right here. This is emotional intelligence, folks. This is learning about yourself, learning what's under the hood, learning what triggers you, learning why it triggers you, understanding yourself better, the difference that makes the difference. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's what we're talking about. All right, so let's get on with this forecast. Please show me the forecast, spring 2023, for all my Scorpinos, those who this resonates with. That's who I care about. If it doesn't resonate with you, I really don't give a shit about you right now, because I'm not talking to you, okay? So please illustrate, demonstrate, illuminate for me what's going on with these Scorpinos. Spring, this spring, the next 90 days. And by the way, happy Nature's New Year to you. You know what I'm saying? Daddy's been busy. Daddy's been busy these last few days, okay? Been busy. Gearing up for this Master Your Magic workshop, okay? Doing interviews, bringing new shows on board. You know what I'm saying? We're getting busy over here too, all right? This shit. Hey, all right, so look, off the bat, I'm getting this too. Okay, thank you, Mom. Hit me with it, okay? Some of you Scorpios are going to get pregnant this spring, or find out you're pregnant, newly pregnant. It may become as a shock, surprise, all right? Some of you Scorpios are going to be meeting somebody, and this motherfucker is going to be like Prince Charming, or I can say it like this: this woman might be like Princess Charming, okay? But the thing about it is, sometimes you Scorpios need to get up out your box, your mental box. You need to be able to think outside the box, okay? This is another of the worry cards. And Lord knows, you Scorpinos can worry in quite the unique way, unlike any of the other signs. You can have your own psychological thriller inside your own head. Okay, a decision to be made, not being made though. You're lagging on that shit. Okay, I'm seeing more lag. We don't want that for spring. Okay, well, don't worry, I'm going to get into this. Another theme that you're going to see throughout this spring is also deception. Okay, specifically, not getting the full story. What information is being left out? What is not being said speaks loud, okay? That's my new saying. So you got some of that going on. Seems like there might be a regression for some of you Scorpios. I hope you see this shit and say, nope, not me. Queen of Spades. Some of you might be the Queen of Spades, the troublemaker. Some of you may also be bossing up in your own way, but also in a troublemaker way. Who knows? Okay, we're going to get into a little bit more detail here. Show me for the spring psychic forecast 2023. Show me for the spring 2023. What do we got? Yeah. Okay, let me tell you, the thing about the Jack of Hearts, they mean well. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I do feel like this is the water sign for a lot of you. It doesn't have to be though, okay? They could have maybe heavy water placements in their chart, but this is what I'm getting. It's like a fling or something, but you know how you Scorpios can get pretty intense when it comes to somebody, especially somebody that you're feeling. This person you cannot depend on. This person is wishy-washy. They're coming at you though, okay? Could be a Cancer, all right? I think we just kind of discussed this shit just a second ago, all right? I don't know why you'd be messed. Stay away from other water signs. You water signs need to go fuck with us fire signs or earth signs or air signs, okay? You do not need to be crossbreeding between each other, okay? You do not. This could also be a Libra. This could also be a Libra. This is also a case of you Scorpios probably have one of the most, if not between you and Pisces, I would say, some of the best just natural born intuitive faculties, like already online type shit. Okay? Why aren't you listening to your intuition? That's what this is referring to me anyways. I'm also seeing that as a part of this card. I'm feeling that, getting that. And Scorpio, you're going to have to deal with your emotional baggage, okay? That's at the root cause of a lot of the stuff that's going to be going on this spring. So you can head it off at the pass, right? You can get ahead of that now by dealing with some of your emotional baggage. Of course, the best time to deal with these emotional baggage type situations is when they arise. Okay, so if you're not being triggered now, you still might, I mean, you can relive some shit if you want, but I'm saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and that's what it is. It seems like this first part of spring might be fraught with bad luck. All right. Usually the Six of Spades also is a very, it's like, it's the great evener out. Okay. If you lose money, you find money, you win money, you get money, you know, it covers it. If you lose a job, you get a job like the next day. But when it's reversed, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Okay. As far as the Four of Clubs, right? I see also kind of towards the beginning of this spring, maybe even just the next couple, like 30 days or whatever, it may seem like mentally you feel unstable, all right? Or trapped in a particular box of thoughts. Once again, you need to think outside of your box. Yeah. Your magic, your occult practices, your meditations, that type of thing is going to be key for you, especially at the beginning of spring. You're going to need that shit. For some of you, there will be a violent end to something. It's kind of like, damn, what else? I just ended something. What else needs to end, right? But yeah. Or could be a sudden downfall. I have a feeling this is relationship related. Like the way you feel from that relationship can like taint the rest of the categories of your life. And it's like, you got to learn how to like not, those of you Scorpios who can't manage or balance or handle your high, if you will, when it comes to these relationships. You got to get on that or leave it alone for a while. All right. I would suggest maybe you should try and just chill by yourself for a while. All right. Just try and chill by yourself for a while. What's this decision being made, not being made though? Needs to be made, but it's not being made. You still lagging on it, Scorp? What's going on with this? Your decision also. Wow. Your decision to forgive somebody. Thank you very much, Mama. To forgive yourself. You got to forgive yourself also. Yes, it does come down to a decision. It really does. Are you going to do it or not? You can't keep saying, well, yeah, I think I might forgive myself. And then it's like, fuck, I'm so stupid. Why? You know, it's like, because y'all can go down that deep end. And we both know that. I'm not exaggerating when we come to that. Okay. For some of you too, I feel a manifestation of a court case or legality not going your way. Yet again, there's another Scorpio out there. Yeah, you're going to have problems with your upper management, your boss, something like that. There's going to be problems with something like that. Could be a fire sign. And you know what I'm seeing though? For a lot of you Scorpios, and you guys are no stranger to this, because you guys are the serial killer of the of the zodiac, pretty much. I would say, in my opinion, right? Whether you're the zodiac killer waiting to happen, whether you've happened or not, like, it's true. Because I said, all right, conflict, roadblocks. Thank you, Mom. Appreciate that. Again, you always come through. There's a Scorpio out there your roads have been closed. Make no mistake about it, it's because of you first and foremost, but you also have an antagonist, an external antagonist, meaning they done crossed you up magic-wise, juju-wise. As a result of this roadblock, like I said, conflict, hell, one of you might be looking at assault charges. I see like a fight. I see fisticuffs. I see somebody getting their ass beat, you know. You may want to be careful with that. This situation with the boss that I mentioned about, for whoever that is, it seems to be either there's a Scorpio, there's a new boss or new ownership or new management coming in, and it's going to change the whole dynamic of the job. Your hours or pay may be affected also in a negative way. Okay, three of spades. Now we're getting to the deception card. All right, everyone's favorite card, deception card. This is what are you not being told? I do feel like this is heavy. Also, you've been lying to yourself. The keeping of information, obviously you can't keep information from yourself, but you can deny it. You cannot face it. You could pretend it don't exist. That's you could delude or deceive yourself in that way. By kind of almost forcing yourself to believe what you want to believe. Even though you know better. Somewhere inside you know better. You know better. But it's kind of it's gotten to the point I'm seeing here where you done told the lie so much to yourself, you're actually kind of starting to believe it. So when it blows up in your face, you have room to be very disappointed. That's a long fall off that cliff. That boss again, bro. Some of you are either dealing with a legal situation, the other side is lying. They're withholding information, or your employer or the new boss or the management. They're not telling you something that you need to know. And where you're deluding yourself is admitting to yourself what it is that you really want and why. And why are you afraid to do that? Why is that so hard for you? I don't get it. And in true Scorpio fashion, you're also doing this. Queen of Diamonds. You know what the Queen of Diamonds, one of the things, esoterically, I guess you could say the Queen of Diamonds represents to me? The feminine side of abundance. The accepting, the taking in of abundance. Some people, believe it or not, I know this might sound real strange to you, but they can't accept the fullness of the universe because they feel they don't deserve it for one reason or another. Or they're not good enough. Or they're still judging the shit out of themselves, right? That's you, pretty much. That's you. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, there could be a Virgo behind this deception. Or dealing with this deception. Let me put it that way. Finally, I told you, I feel like some of you, if you don't deal with your issues, they're going to sour you even more. They're going to sour, and it's going to be like a cancer spreading to all areas of your life. So you may be bossing up in some ways, but the rest of you is stank. I don't think you want that. I don't think you want that. Negligence has its cost. Believe me, I found it out too. Okay, I got a little bit of you in my chart too. Okay, I'm 1/16 Scorpio. No, I got several Scorpio placements, so it's not like it's beyond my realm of understanding. Okay, I can step in your shoes. Okay, I can step in your shoes. I'm not claiming to know it all about Scorps, but like I can understand certain shit. Yeah. This is also a woman who's compromising. I said woman, right? Yeah, I guess. This is also a woman who's compromising her values, compromising herself in ways, doing things that she doesn't agree with, doesn't like, doing it for the, whatever it is, the bag, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of that. Once again, oh, Jesus Christ, all diamonds. So yes, we're talking about money, and esoterically, we're talking about, you know, how you value yourself, how you respect yourself, how you treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? You should be putting yourself first. And I don't mean that in like a narcissistic type of way, but you should be putting yourself first. But what I'm getting from this reading is there's a lot of you Scorpios out there, you really ain't, you secretly, because you guys like to also hot dog it sometimes, you know, a little bit. You wouldn't tell somebody this because you're highly fucking secretive. Well, you can't hide this from Papa Shangito because I know, okay, how you really feel. You wear the mask real good. I'm not even gonna lie. You wear the mask real good. But when you're alone, you know what I'm talking about. And whatever these things are, this thing is, it's eating at you. It's eating away at you. You fucked up a lot of opportunities by not making a decision. By not deciding what you're going to stand for. Seems like you've been falling for anything and everything. Not selling yourself on yourself lately. You haven't been convincing yourself of yourself. And here we go with this Queen of Diamonds again. Just not letting it in. You know what I'm saying? Like not letting it in, or if it comes in, you almost like can't give it away fast enough. Or you mistreat it if it's a person or relationship. You know, because you've been mistreating yourself. You expect yourself to be treating somebody better than you're treating yourself? How does that work? Could be dealing with Taurus and a Virgo. Somewhere in here is a Taurus and a Virgo. Maybe a Taurus and a Virgo is part of the situation or whatnot. Hey, that's been your forecast. Hey, get your shit together, okay? Get your shit together, Scorps. We're not going to have this conversation again.